My dear child, listen carefully. I have called you here today for a reason. Time is moving forward, and 2025 is drawing near. But before this new year begins, there are things you must hear, things you must understand. Look at the world around you. It is filled with distractions, with temptations, with voices that pull you away from me. Too often, you chase what does not matter. Things that fade, things that leave your soul empty. But I did not create you for this. I created you for so much more. Before the next year begins, I ask you to turn back to me. Look at your life. What are you prioritizing? Are you seeking my truth? If you are type 1111. Share this with 3 souls who hunger for inspiration and let my spirit touch their lives through you. The blessed messengers inquire that you utilize your shrewdness and your heart to direct this modern stage, knowing that they will be by your side supporting you each step of the way. This individual is planning to share with you everything they felt and everything they learned amid this time of quiet. And when this discussion at last happens, the blessed messengers guarantee it will be a minute of awesome mending for both. The truth will come to light, and with it, type 888 if you believe. Unused opportunity to rework this story. Dear soul, the blessed messengers are directing you to a future of cherish and fulfillment. They need you to know that this individual is prepared to open up truly, and that the cherish they feel for you is more grounded than ever. What is to come is a change that will bring light, clarity, and new starting for both. The hush that for so long encompassed this association is around to be broken in a way you never envisioned. This individual, who for so long observed you from a remove, is presently at a turning point. The blessed messengers are uncovering that what is to come is an effective and authoritative move, a signal that will alter the course of this story until the end of time. All through this time, you may have addressed this person's sentiments. There may have been minutes of vulnerability where their hush appeared to show lack of engagement or indeed impassion, but the blessed messengers appear that what was happening interior them was much more profound. They were not fair observing you for the purpose of observing. In reality, they were playing. The blessed messengers uncover that this individual required time to handle their possessed sentiments, to get at what it truly implied to have you in their life. And presently, this understanding has arrived. They realize they can no longer remain on the sidelines. Each day went through without you by their side was a missed opportunity to live something really uncommon. This person's heart is crying out for a modern starting, and the blessed messengers are directing each step they take in that course. What once appeared dubious is presently clear. They no longer need to observe you from a far distance without effectively taking an interest in your life. The blessed messengers appear that this individual is prepared to make a courageous choice. They are gathering all the quality they have to come to you, to at last open up and uncover everything they have been holding back. This is a definitive minute where they will make it clear that they can no longer deny what they feel for you. What was once noiseless perception presently changes into effective activity spurred by a door and the want to be by your side. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you get ready for a discussion that will alter everything. This individual has much to say, and each word will be loaded with feelings that have been quelled for as well long. They need you to know how much they lament taking so long to act, how much observing you from a far distance made them realize you are crucial. This disclosure will not be simple for them. As opening the heart after so much hush requires boldness, but the blessed messengers are by their side, giving them the quality required for this minute. The blessed messengers appear that this discussion will bring a clarity you may not have anticipated. Regularly hush can make perplexity, and suspicions can lead us to off-base conclusions. But presently everything that was shapeless will be enlightened by the truth. This individual will share with you their genuine sentiments, their fears, their laments, and in that minute you will have the opportunity to choose how you need to move forward. Sometime recently we compose in the comments, I had gotten the truth of the Siddur to claim this disclosure. Presently preceding the message, dear soul, the blessed messengers uncover that you are moreover going through a minute of planning. This gathering is not fair around them, but moreover allest you. You have developed gigantically since the starting of this travel. What once might have shaken you presently finds you more grounded, more shrewd, and with a clarity that as it were time and contemplation can bring. And the blessed messengers inquire that you utilize this quality and intelligence to direct this unused chapter. The blessed messengers appear that inside you, there is monstrous control to shape the future of this association. In spite of the fact that this individual is prepared to open up, it is you who will choose how this door will be grasped. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe your instinct, that you keep in mind all the lessons you have learned along the way. This is the minute when you can construct something modern, something that is much more grounded and more genuine than some time recently. This individual is prepared to reconnect, but they too know they will be required to demonstrate their worth. They get it that the time went through observing you in quiet made an enthusiastic remove that presently needs to be overcome. And the blessed messengers are directing you to get this approach with acumen and sympathy. It's not fair approximately continuing what was cleared out behind, but around making a modern way based on shared belief and genuine cherish. What is to come, dear soul, is an opportunity for recuperating. Both you and this individual carry wounds from the past, and the blessed messengers appear that this modern stage will be a chance to mend these wounds together. There will be challenges, yes, but there will moreover be uncommon development. Be challenges, yes, but there will moreover be uncommon development. The blessed messengers guarantee that if both are willing to open up to this modern stage with truthfulness and tolerance, what you can construct together will be much more prominent than any impediment you have confronted so distant. This individual is prepared to act, but they too know they will require your pardoning. The blessed messengers appear they carry with them a profound lament for having delayed so much, for having remained noiseless for so long. But presently they need to appear they are committed to doing things in an unexpected way. They need to appear you that they are willing to contribute in this relationship in a way they never have some time recently. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you keep the confidence. What is to come is awesome, and what was misplaced will be re-established in a shocking way. The adore you have yearned for is prepared to sprout, but it will come at a med of truth, where everything will be uncovered clearly and truly. Are you arranged to get this change? The blessed messengers are by your side, guaranteeing that this modern chapter will be checked by light and truth. The individual who observed you in hush for so long is presently prepared to halt being an onlooker and gotten to be a dynamic portion of your life. And with that, you both can construct something exceptional together. Dear soul, we have come to the most effective minute of this travel. The universe, in its unbounded trueness, has arranged everything so that presently you and this individual can live what is predetermined to happen. Beloved child, I call you to grow in my love and truth. Subscribe and become part of a family that thrives in my grace, where my words will renew your heart and inspire your walk. The blessed messengers whisper that this is the crest of everything you both have been through. The questions, the hush, the holds up, everything has driven to this minute of disclosure and change. What is to come will be a conclusive altar, something that will check the starting of a modern stage in your lives. Unused cycle of cherish is opening, and this individual can no longer stay noiseless. The blessed messengers appear that this individual is as of now moving towards you. You may not have taken note, however, but there are signs around you that this approach is closer than ever. They no longer need to observe you from a far distance, live in the shadow of what you might have been. Their heart is full of the want to open up, to reconnect in a way that rises above what was lived sometime recently. The change the blessed messengers are bringing into your life is a blessing from the universe, opportunity to live out who that has been arranged amid all this time of holding up. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual is prepared to open their heart in a profound and conclusive way. They get it that to live this cherish with you, it will be essential to take off behind all the fear and questions that kept them far off. The quiet that was once a sigh of has presently ended up agonizing. They require you to know how critical you are to them, how much your nearness has changed their life, indeed from a separate. What they are round to say can alter everything. This approach will not fair be a baffling endeavor to reconnect. The blessed messengers uncover that it will be a clear and definitive signal that this individual will put their whole heart at your transfer. They need you to know that everything that has been lived until presently was a learning encounter, a planning for what is around to happen. The adore they feel for you developed in the midst of the quiet, and presently it is more grounded than ever. They no longer need to cover up it. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you get this minute with an open heart. What is to come is uncommon opportunity to revamp the story of you both. This individual knows it will not be simple to recoup misplaced time, but they are willing to battle for it. They get it that the quiet they kept up brought torment, but it too brought clarity around what really things, and what things to them is you. The blessed messengers are working so that this gathering is full of light and truth. They appear that everything that was clouded will presently be enlightened. Each implicit word, each unmade motion will presently be brought to the surface word, each innate motion will presently be brought to the surface so that you can begin a modern chapter based on truth. The adore you will share from presently on will be diverse from anything you have ever lived. It will be a developed adore, reinforced by the lessons you both have learned. The blessed messengers uncover that inside you there has moreover been an awesome change. The individual you are nowadays is prepared to get this cherished completely and deliberately. You have gone through challenges that have made you more grounded, more secure in who you are and what you merit. And presently the universe is fulfilling you with the opportunity to live this adore with the profundity and regard you have continuously envisioned of. This is your remunerate for keeping the confidence, for accepting, indeed, when things appear dubious. Sometime recently we proceed. The blessed messengers inquire that you compose in the comments. I am prepared for this adore to stamp this minute of change. Presently preceding the message. Dear soul, this individual is coming to you not fair to inquire for absolution for the quiet, but to construct something on you, something that will be much more strong than some time recently. They need you to know that the cherish they feel for you never vanished. On the opposite, it developed, reinforced, and is presently prepared to be lived in its aggregate. The blessed messengers guarantee that if you are willing to grant this unused chance, what is to come will be a travel of adore and companionship like you have never lived some time recently. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe your instinct. They are directing you in this individual so that everything happens at the right time, in the right way. There is no more room for fears or uncertainties. What is to come is a significant change where adore will be the establishment of everything. This individual needs to appear you that they are committed to doing things the right way this time, and the blessed messengers are supporting each step they take in this course. Dear soul, the blessed messengers need you to know that the future that is standing by you is full of light. They appear that this association between you two has continuously been uncommon, something that time and remove seem not eradicate. And presently you are almost to live this cherish completely with all the back of the universe. This is the minute to open your arms to this unused stage, knowing that the blessed messengers are taking care of each detail so that you get what you merit. This individual is prepared to take off behind the quiet and vulnerabilities. They are prepared to adore you straightforwardly and earnestly, and the blessed messengers guarantee that if you deliver this chance, what is to come will be something superb, a travel of adore, companionship, and shared development. Dear soul, the adore you have continuously wanted is at long last showing. The blessed messengers are by your side, directing you and this individual to a union that will be transformative. Believe in what is to come. Informative. Believe in what is to come. You are prepared to live this unused chapter. And the universe is contriving for everything to happen in the best conceivable way. My child, come closer and listen to my voice. Click join to access my teachings and find strength in a family of believers who will stand with you. My dear child, depend on me, for I have made a brilliant future for you, one brimming with bliss and flooding with gifts. I am your wonderful Father, the immovable Sheikh, your source of quality that impels you to triumph over any impediment. I am here to feed your soul and meet each require. I sparkle as the signal on your travel, coordinating you towards your genuine calling and the achievements that anticipate you. Pay no intellect to those who question your quality or victory. They essentially cannot get a handle on the marvelous vision I have planned fair for you. Fair for you. Numerous might claim that joy can be found without me, but let me guarantee you it is as it were through my nearness that life gets to be wealthy and satisfying. Do not be carried absent by the brief joys of this time. Select intelligence, avoid fiendish, and stay undaunted in your confidence, especially amid money-related hardships. Let nothing supplant me in your heart. You require not confront life's trials alone. Put your belief in my boundless cherish for you. Accept in my intelligence, for together we will overcome any difficulty. Believe profoundly in me, and you will find a peace past all understanding, a peace that shields you in the midst of life's tumults. My guarantee to you is not fair peace, but thriving expanding to your family and future eras. With me, you will need nothing. The journey for delight through common products is an unsuccessful. Instead, look for my nearness, dig into my words and drench yourself completely in that. Lies the way to all I have guaranteed and the information to claim each favoring I offer. Remain genuine to my lessons and walk with me. Observe as I change your life into account of trust and accomplishment like as it were I can. Do not waver in the confront of life's storms, continue, donate your most extreme, and keep confidence in my persevering guarantees. Indeed, as the world casts shadows of question, keep up your grasp on your faith. Cling to my lessons, for I am the God who turns the implausible into reality. No challenge is as well awesome for me, for I give in each circumstance. Stand up to the influence of skeptics and naysayers who fall flat to get at my word or the divine arrange I have for you. Remain immovable in the truth that is my word. Indeed, when the world offers you clashing exhortation, root yourself immovably on the strong establishment I give, and each step you take will bring you closer to the completion and wealth I have arranged for you. Do not be overpowered by trials, challenges, or instabilities. Instead, work out your confidence. Know that my boundless adore maintains you, and I am sure in each circumstance and choice you experience. Believe in me wholeheartedly and permit me to direct your life. I am your direct, your shield, and your source of quality. Together, we will certainly cruise through the storms of life. You are never alone. My heavenly soul stays inside you, enduring and immovable. He enhances your life with consolation, direction, and wisdom. Right presently. Tune into his delicate whisper in your heart. Be still and notice his heading, for he will lead you to the truth and ceaselessly remind you of my guarantees, particularly amid trials and vulnerabilities. Believe in my words nowadays and discover comfort in my cherish. Let no hardship or jump redirect you from your way. Depend me with all your concerns, for I am your prompt help and back. Each impediment you experience is simply a step towards a favored life, where you can flourish and prosper. Proceed with mettle, for my elegance and favor wrap you. As night falls, rest in my grasp. Let my peace encompass you, advertising tranquility and consolation through the night's hush. Let your heart be filled with the cherishing words that stream from me like a stream of fondness and confirmation. This evening, I need you to know the profundity of my adore for you. I will never take off you. I am with you from first light to sunset, and each pulse of yours resounds with me.